So I got a couple of rollerballs to try of the Sarah Jessica Parker perfumes. I actually got Lovely as well, and I don't like that perfume. People talk about Lovely a lot as a really good skin scent, and I found it really sour and bitter, and yeah, it was a bit tangy for me for a skin scent. I really wasn't into it. This one, I mean, not massively like into this one, but I took a sniff of it and instantly thought about this, which is Ralph Love. So Ralph Love smells very much like the original Ralph Lauren, but it has, I think it's candy floss and raspberry in the top. Maybe it's candy floss and strawberry. I should check this, shouldn't I? Ralph, excuse me, I should have thought that through. So the SJP one is like, it's really fruity, wild strawberry, and it is sweet. It's not insanely sweet, but it's pretty sweet. Ralph is apple, pink rose, and cotton candy. That's the notes listed, but those notes are on top of the original Ralph. If you remember the original Ralph, which is a super fresh, slightly appley, just a really scrumptious perfume. It's very young, very spring and summery, and it's got apple, mandarin, freesia, magnolia, musk, and iris, among some other bits and pieces. So I don't have the original Ralph. I used to wear it quite a lot, and then one of my friends when I was at university wore it every day, and it became so her signature scent that I stopped wearing it altogether. But I did get the Ralph Lauren Love because I wanted that kind of vibe, that kind of smell, but without it being so much Ralph that it just reminded me of someone else and didn't feel like I was wearing my own perfume. This is a really nice spring summer one. It's sweet, it's crisp. It is definitely a little bit sweeter than the original Ralph, but it honestly, it's not that different. It's just a little bit more appley, a little bit more. I think this smells a bit strawberry raspberry. I think it smells a bit berryish compared to the original Ralph, and a tiny, tiny, tiny bit sweeter. But let me get up the Sarah Jessica P. So this is the SJP NYC. And actually, I can't get this thing to stand up. It just keeps falling over. So this is the eau de parfum. I think they only do it in an eau de parfum, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to read you the notes for this. I didn't find it to be at all original. It smells like a lot of things to me. And actually, to be honest, a lot of things also smell a bit like Ralph. But Ralph is the classic, which is why it made me think of that. So this is wild strawberry, Italian mandarin, osmanthus, gardenia, honeysuckle, mimosa, Damascus rose, rum, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. And I would say, so the mandarin in the osmanthus, this also has that. I'm just actually going to have a look to see if I'm the only person who suggested that this smells like Ralph. Oh, someone suggested that it smells also like the Nina Ricci, the original Little Apple, you know, the original in that line that's had 850,000 flankers. I really do think that if you particularly, because this was a limited edition, you can't really get it anymore. You can get it for stupid prices some places, or you'll pay like quite a lot of money. This is the 100ml, I think. And this is quite an old one, but they don't make it anymore. But if you really liked this, if you like Ralph and you liked the more slightly sweeter berry version, I think that Sarah Jessica Parker NYC might be quite a good shout for you. This is just the 10ml, and I think it cost me maybe £4 or £5 this. Again, I'll link to where I got it underneath the video. This one, again, because I've got this, I don't really feel like I need to have this in my collection. So, and because I don't like Lovely, I might just make them into a bundle and put them on eBay or something. But it's fruity. It's a little bit floral, but I think this smells like apples and strawberries. with a little bit of white flower. I can't particularly smell the rum. It doesn't smell boozy. It's relatively warm. It's got the sandalwood, the musk and the vanilla in the bottom, but none of them are jumping out particularly because it's just so fruity. And I think it's like berries, mandarin, and I definitely think it smells a bit appley, but I think wild strawberry does smell a bit like a mixture of, I feel like regular strawberry, very strawberry forward, right? Whenever I smell wild strawberry, I always think it reminds me of apple and strawberry together. And I think that's what that reminds me of, because Ralph is a very appley perfume with a bit of like a mandarin-y tone to it. And this is, it doesn't list berries, but I'm pretty sure that this smells like berries to me. This is like apples, white flowers and berries, and I think that is what this smells like as well. They're in no way identical, but I think that if you miss this big beast, if you miss Ralph Love, then I think you might quite like this, so it might be worth a try.